Ross, first of all, that was almost a complete T20 performance, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if you'd said at the start of the game we would have restricted them to 148, we would have taken it. But you know, the bowlers bowled very well, stuck to the plans, and were able to maintain some pressure for a long period of time there. And you know, when you're chasing a probably slightly below par total, 92 or what it was off the first 6 overs. Goes a long way to winning the matches, but Stian and Nashi were outstanding. You know, they've only been in a partnership for a little bit, but you know, they showed what class they have today.
Have you ever seen a power play quite like that?
I've only seen a couple, maybe at IPL on TV. I think I played in one where Chris Gow got 175. I think they got about 100 in the first, but and something that we're on the right side of. That was definitely the first time.
And actually, I think there was only 5 off the first over as well, Ross. It made it even more extraordinary.
Well, that was terrible over then. But no, they batted outstanding well, and you know, against the side, Surrey were one of the leaders in the competition so far. So to from where we were at the start, hopefully we can get a bit of momentum going. And it was good to play 40 overs or 20 overs for a change.
We'll talk about that in a minute. Was there a feeling that this was really a game that Sussex had to win tonight, Ross?
I guess. You don't want to put that pressure on yourself, but we know we need to string some wins together. But in saying that, you just got to go through your processes and trust your game plan. And we're able to do that today, and we can enjoy the win for what it is. But I guess that's the nature of 2020 and this form and this competition. We play again tomorrow, so it's another day, and we have to turn up and be willing to fight again.
Let's talk about Tamel Mills, because he's had these injury problems. What 3 for 9 teams? That was a terrific performance. And
3 big wickets too. Finch at the top of the order was looking dangerous, and to come out there and it's just the X factor. Anytime you play against him, the team, look at him, and I think that puts pressure. They look to target the other bowlers. So the way he bowled today it was probably on the slow side, but for him to come out and get 3 very important wickets and stop the momentum. I think there's only 20 or 30 in those last 4 or 5 overs. Got the momentum back on our side. It's
quite interesting. Do you think that's almost like a psychological factor that sides see him in the team sheet and they think, well, Mills is playing?
Yeah, there's there's only a few players around the world. There's a few batters and a few bowlers, and he's definitely one of them, especially in this competition. No, we're fighting. We're a different side when he is playing, and when he is fit. We saw what he can do today, and hopefully he pulls up again tomorrow to go to Kent.
And what about the outfielding as well today? Because some very important catches taken tonight as well.
Very good, and you don't often praise people with Nashi and Laurie Evans. Took some good catches under pressure, and they're the big things, and those little 1%ers in 2020, and even Tamal nearly took a ripper, but at the same time he saved 2 runs as well.
Was there a bit of a feeling as well, Ross, that Sussex were a better side than bottom of this group with just 1 win in 8?
Well, I think a lot of it, you make your own luck, but I think a lot of the time the rain hasn't really played its part. In 2020, you need to get on a bit of a roll and a bit of momentum, and 8 over matches are not really. It is what it is, but it was nice to play a full allocation of overs. Even though when we went out there, we joked about it would rain, but it rained before it starts. So no, it was good.
How important now, Ross? It's a win, but you've got to carry that on to tomorrow now.
Yeah, exactly. I think enjoy it for what it is, but tomorrow's a new day. Kent was a tied match last time. We traditionally we've been a bit slow against teams that it's the first time we've come up against in the competition. But today we started well, and we know what we're going to expect from Kent, and hopefully we can scout and bowl and bat as well as we did today. We'll give ourselves a good chance.
And you've done it without your talisman in the side. No Luke Wright today as well.
Well, I think that's I guess in 2020 in any format of the game you want headaches as a captain and coaches, and Stian's given that to us. 2 games, 40 runs in the last game, and a very very well compiled and striking over 200 in any format. But to come out and do it, it's probably traditionally a person that a lot of people think he just nudges the ball around, but he showed us today he's got a power game, and something that we have lacked is we do go through a lot of right-handers, but it's nice to have a lefty in the side as well.
Terrific. Well done today, Ross.